Back in the 1920s, city planners knew that turning dirt roads into interstate highways would provide a rapid and reliable network of connectivity. They understood that cities that were connected would experience expansive growth. Fast forward to 1998. Mediacom became convinced that a new kind of connectivity was again going to be important for economic development. And that's why they began building one of the first fiber optic networks in the areas they served, smaller cities and towns that deserve the same broadband service as people in large metro areas. The concept was this: to create a network of fiber cities. Today, Mediacom Business continues to expand their fiber network, now with over 500,000 miles of fiber. And that's enough to stretch to the moon and back. So why fiber optic technology anyway? There's DSL and older T1 technologies, but really, fiber blows them all away, no comparison. It's moving data at the speed of light. And what's faster than that? Fiber also gives you huge bandwidth capacity. It's a bigger pipe that meets modern data, voice, and video demands now, and expands in the future, so it's scalable. When it's time to increase capacity, it can be turned up with the flick of a switch. Mediacom Business delivers dedicated gigabit plus speeds, customized to match the unique broadband requirements of any location. Think of it as a private lane on the highway of broadband. It all boils down to this: a highly reliable, flexible, and scalable network that can support the growing needs of businesses, municipalities, and anchor institutions, the foundations of our communities. In Mediacom Fiber Cities, schools are getting the bandwidth they need to enable distance learning, core curriculum programs, online testing, and the latest innovations in e-learning. Hospitals are practicing telemedicine, centralizing data, and sharing diagnostic imaging. The important part is, no matter where remote staff might be, they have the fast connections to access life-saving data in real time. And cities are thriving. Using Gigabit Plus service from Mediacom Business, communities are able to compete worldwide, attract new businesses, and revitalize existing businesses, ultimately boosting local economies and improving quality of life. And isn't that what it's all about? Yet, some cities think they need to build a fiber network from the ground up. The truth is, while other companies are trying to sell the idea of building a brand new network, Mediacom Business has already made the capital investment to the tune of $2.5 billion. The Mediacom Business fiber network is here. It's available and was built without public dollars. Just as critical as building a fiber network is the ability to manage it. With Mediacom Business, that expertise is already in place. At their Network Operations Center, the fiber highway is mapped and maintained by highly skilled IP engineers. It's here that they monitor the network, make system upgrades, and identify potential problems before they happen. The Mediacom Business Network itself, the very way it's designed, assures reliability through redundancy. Unlike the point-to-point technology of DSL, fiber offers multiple connections to the same location. So, if a line is somehow interrupted, data immediately travels through alternate pathways to get where it needs to go, without delay. Imagine a city fully powered by gigabit plus speeds, a place where technology meets strategy. That's what Mediacom Business is bringing to communities across the country. Just as the interstate highway system determined which cities would prosper in the early part of the 20th century, fiber connectivity is the critical factor today as we look to achieve sustainable growth. Some cities will succeed and some will fall behind. The question is your city ready?